Hello, in this video we'll show you how to update your listing in HGAR, otherwise known as the HGMLS, and we'll go over some of the most common listing update types and how to do them. First, log in. Enter your member ID and your password. Hit Matrix, that is the name for the HGMLS software. Here you can see your active listings, your in-contract listings. So for example, if you have these three active listings and you wish to make a change, just click on one of them. Hit edit. These are the primary edits that you can make. Let's say that you wish to add an open house. This is a broker-only open house. This is a general or regular or public open house, the most common type. Select the dates. Let's say this Saturday or this Sunday. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. You don't need to click any of these, and then you hit submit listing. Click. If you wish to update the listing price, this is a shortcut, list price change. Hit submit listing, that's it. If you wish to edit the description, you will have to edit the listing here. Now these are the main fields that you entered when you uploaded the listing originally. As you remember, the listing description is in the remarks section here. Updated blah blah blah. Simply hit submit listing to do so. To update the listing status, the most important status changes are going into contract, so that is absolutely required within 24 hours of a status change in the HGMLS, subject to a $50 minimum fine. So anytime we list something to in contract or sold, those are the two most important status changes and the two required ones. So if it is in contract or sold, sold can also is also equivalent to closed when people say something closed. So we need to make sure we make that status change the same day within 24 hours. So let's go through the status changes. So in contract, so if it's active and now it's in contract, select this. Contract date, as we discussed, if today is the 8th, it must be the same day. Selling agent code. When they say selling agent, this basically means the buyer's agent. So if the buyer had an agent, please find them. Otherwise, if it's a non-HGMLS member, you can put 8888 as they say. If they are a member, you can certainly search for them. Either their agent ID if you have it, or just their name. Let's just do a random example. You fill it in. This doesn't make sense, obviously, since you can't, well, it can actually if we found a direct buyer, but regardless, this is what you would do. You would do the contract date is today, You would find a co-selling agent or even two co-selling agents if there are two of them, hit submit listing. If it is sold, let's go back, go to in contract listings. This one is already listed as in contract. Let's edit it. You'll see for an in contract listing, you can change it back to active. You can edit the contract info, change it to temporarily off market, or change it to sold. So if it is sold, hit change to sold. Sold price, this is something you need. This should be confirmed. Sold date, again, the HGMLS requires a status change to be made within 24 hours, so it better be, and it must be the same day. Today's the 8th, must be the 8th. You should find out whether they use financing or not. Generally speaking, if they say they use financing, got a mortgage, it's a conventional mortgage for the most part. If you know of something more specific, you can do that as well. Seller concessions, typically this is 0 unless you know of a concession that the seller made, perhaps in closing costs. This is normally 0. Again, the selling agent, you can put something in, you can find an agent. If there was one, hit submit listing. And of course, if somebody wants to pull their listing off market, you can do that as well. So you can do change to temporarily off market, change to off market. So there are two differences. Temporarily off market is supposed to be if the owner intends on relisting it shortly, they're only pulling it off market for perhaps a few weeks. If it is permanently off market, you use this option. Hit submit listing. So this is the simplest way to do it, and if you don't have any further explanation, for example, the owner says, hey listen, let's just take it off market, do this. Otherwise, if the owner says, hey listen, we want to delist the property, meaning we want to cancel our contract and we agree to it, we're going to cancel our contract, we want to delist, take our home off market, anything like that, then you change to off market. This is a permanently off market option. Hit submit listing. If you wish to edit the photos for the listing, hit manage photos. These are the current photos that are uploaded. You can add additional photos, you can reorder them by dragging and dropping. For example, let's hypothetically say that we prefer this photo to be the first one. You would simply do that and then hit certify and save. If you want to add additional photos, hit browse, select them from your computer and insert them. This tells you how many additional photos you can add. I believe in HGMLS it is currently 30 photos maximum that you can use, so you have 9 more that you can browse from your computer and drag and drop. Maximum image size is 10 megabytes. Hit here to select all of them. If you wish to delete everything at the same time, just hit delete checked. If you only wish to delete certain ones, hit delete checked. Otherwise, once you're all done, hit certify and save. And that is it. These are the most common updates to a listing in HGMLS, the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors, the Hudson Gateway Multiple Listing Service, however you want to call it. These are the most frequent updates you might make to a listing in the HGMLS database. Remember, the HGMLS covers the counties north of Manhattan. It is primarily popular in the counties north in the Hudson Valley, such as Westchester. So if you see anything up there, this is what the MLS is that covers that region, and these are the most common listing status updates and listing updates. And of course, if you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. If you have a question, please leave a comment below. We'll try to get back to you right away. And of course, if you are a new agent looking to join, or if you just passed your state exam, you're looking for a sponsoring broker, please check us out on skyrealestate.com. Check out our careers page. We offer commission splits that are among the highest in the industry, 75% starting out, even for new agents, up to 100% split for some of our more experienced agents. We offer best-in-class tools and technology. Everything is mobile, remote, cloud-based, and we don't have any hidden fees, startup fees, or any other type of fees. So if you're interested, please give us a shout. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much.